7月5日火曜日です。時刻は21時41分になってます。こんばんは。いつものやつね、今日休み予定だったんですけど、お願いっていつものお願い攻撃をされてしまったんで、今日は急遽出勤となりました。いつものごとく来週以降に代休でずれるんで、お楽しみは増えるっちゃ増えるんだけど、昨日早い段階でぐっすり寝ちゃったんで、できなくてごめんね。で、ようやくね、チキンポリスがね、機嫌直してくれてさ、画面キャプチャーに映ってくれるようになったんで、今日はチキンポリスやります。前回ほら22日でしょ ?22、3週間近くだよ。そんだけ経っちゃった。チキンポリスはようやくするとだいぶはしょるけど、今日で依頼主、本題のメインストーリーのどういった事件に巻き込まれるかっていうのが分かるようになってくるはずです。いつものごとくね、最初セッティングしてる時に使用上音は鳴らないので、早くこの無音から脱出できるようにね、パキパキとセッティングしていきます。メモ帳にさ、いつもじゃあ出てきてる登場人物とかっていうのはメモってるんだけど、それ携帯でも見れるし、一応 PC 上でも見れるっちゃ見れるんだけど、今携帯がさ、野球で閉めちゃってて本当は別に小さい画面にワイプすればさ、見れるっちゃ見れるの、メモは。でも今いいとこだからさ見てるのはオリックスと西武戦です。今11回裏の4対4で、そろそろね、9、10って結構サヨナラチャンスがあったんだけど、オリックスサイドが仕留めきれなくて、ずりずりずれ込んじゃってるんで、このサヨナラ見たさに、このプレイ画面の下で携帯で見てるんで、結構このメイン画面のチキンポリスの方があまり頭に入ってこない可能性もなきにしもあらず、そこは気をつけたいところなんだけど、でも今流れ的にはオリックス来てるからな。急にはっはっはっはみたいになったりとかしたら、そういうことです。察してください。これもうセッティングできたかな？多分できたね。じゃあ、切り替えますか。違う、今ダメだよ。今切り替えても画面が見れないんだって。スターティング数のまんまだよ。全然見れる気配がなかったもんね。ごめん。スターティング数どうだっけ？ここね。はい。よし、これでいいでしょ。じゃあやりますか。コンティニュー行けばいけるのかな？
So this is the famous Czar Club.
すぐ行けたね。前回カクカクだったんだけど、そこからまたセッティングしたんで、今日はそういうカクカクがないと俺は信じてる。今日共食いしてないですあらかじめ言っとくと、前回唐揚げと唐揚げ専用コーラっていうひどい組み合わせでやってたんだけど、今日は カルピスのマンゴー味だけただ淡々と飲んでます。このツアリクラブに依頼主がいるって話だね。基本的にこのゲームは出てきてる登場人物首から上が獣で首から下は人っていう形になってます。左に今いるのがサニー、相棒だね。相棒の鳥。
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
で、喋ってるのは英語で、出てる字幕が日本語なんで、その辺、
Very funny, Marty.
おのおのリスニングに使ってください。
So what are we gonna do now? We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first we need to get into
まずはナターシャに
And Marty, please.
会うことが目標なのね。
Excuse me? On behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville?
この辺はもしかしたら見たかもしんないけど、おさらいっていうことで3週間ぶりだから。
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus on what we're here for, okay? As you say, Boss Bird.
つうことはここでまた目の前のやついろいろ触んないといけないやつか。触ったことになってねえのかな。
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam. Lewis. Yes, it's him.
サニーの友達？
Be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head. Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that. Should I thank him for that?
この辺今日本語がだいぶ迷子になったけど、メモ帳を見ればわかるかもな。
You're reading my mind, boss.
どれだっけ？メモ左か。この辺でもしもう登場人物が出てきてれば、出てきてるな。いやでもこれルイスは初期で出てきてるもんな。鶴がいるかいないかか。いないな。別の鳥類だったらいるけど、誰？コウノトリの女。
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings. Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
イヤリングつけてんの？鳥が？どこに？
That was kind of deep. It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
見ている野球はなんと12回まで突入しちゃったな。これはすごい長期戦だな。現地民って帰れんのかな？
Teach me, master. When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing. Wait, that was deep again, right? Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
これ目の前の
Amazing.
キャラとかには喋りかけたりしないのか
Let's
な？
not bother her. Okay, boss.
ちょっかい出すのやめとけって言ってるの。ポスターは
You know, seeing this, I can't wait for the show. The girls? New Year's Eve's once a year, right? And we're not on duty.
忘れてたね。ゲームの中の時期は大晦日なんだよね。
Have I asked how Laura's doing? Whoa, hey, I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering, like the rhino beauty on this picture. Interesting taste you've got. Feathers, scales, or dermal armor, a lady's a lady, my friend. Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
あんまり多分見れるとこないだろうな。どうだったっけ？ 新聞とか見たよう
Do
な
you
気がす
remember
る。
when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
セーブされてないのかやっぱり。
Yeah. What exactly
来
happened
た
to
と
them?
ころからスタートなのね。
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
ミドルさんミドルさん、フォアボールはまずいです
Still,
よ。
here we are working together again.
Yeah, hilarious.
あ、どうどうえ出たミドルさん。ミドルさん、ホームラン食らっちゃったのこれは痛いんじゃないの？誰に食らったのこれ？アイトに食らったのか、マジか。それはきつい。それはきつい。でもこれまで点取られても裏で最低限追いついてきてはいるか
I
ら
like this.
頑張ってくれるはずよ。
I don't know. Cause it's moving, I guess.
やってもうたな、ビドル
simple
君。
bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
踊ってんのセンターサイなんだけどもう周りの取り巻きの方が全然色っぽくないか？並びもすごいよな。鳥左から2番目何？カワウソ一番右がチーターってのが分かるぐらいだな。あとは車か。
Whoa, look at that.
It is, Marty. A brand new 942.
おニューの車が出てきてるのね。
Haven't seen such beauty since I left Iveria.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's.
あ
I guess
こ
he's
この
no
クラブの
favorite
ボスの
tiger.
イブの車かも。
Yeah,
Setsu?
he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
用心棒は
Jeez, look at that guy.
強そうだな。水牛
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
この用心棒が誰かにかけてるのか。
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful chilly night?
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
身分確認ね。
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I'm
Don't tell me you forgot.
afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs.
あーリストに載ってないと基本的にはお店の中に入れないのね。
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
尋ねるが出てきたのか。新しい要素を見とくか。世界観見たいのってどれにカーソル合ってんだ。あー、点滅してるやつか。これか。クロービル・クロニクルっていう新聞社はこれ地元市民に愛されてんのね。このチキンポリスのこの全盛期の記事を出したのもここが第1号なのか。その記事を書いた カモメの記者もレジェンド扱いになってるっていう話だね。これどこだっけ？どこの国？今もう盗塁もされてるじゃん。お大丈夫か？さすがに2点目はきついですよ。今いるところは中立国なのね。なるほど。でもう一回、用心棒に再チャレンジ尋ねる誰聞けばいいルイス探そうでって言ってたよね。
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
あれ紳士
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
これ全部聞くの？警察バッジはあんま見せない方がいいんじゃないの？
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
あれ今画面チラ見したらもう2アウト3塁じゃん。進められてるじゃん。
But I'm not permitted to say anything more.
クラブのオーナー以外はお答えできませんって言われたな。警察バッジ見せちゃうの？もう奥の手だよね。
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
見せたね。
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
警察手帳でも見せてもダメって。
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the
大丈夫か
papers?
大丈夫かこの牛呼ばわりしたら怒られちゃう
I
よ
know
ね。
who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person,
Oh.
Mr. Santino Featherland
コンビが
and
誰なのか知ってん
Mr.
のね。
Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my god, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
What did you just say?
おいやめろ暴力行為やめろ。
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen, and forgive me for my austere composition.
これ正面から入れ
No
ないの？
problem, Shakespeare.
あれ入れ
Just one more thing. This list of yours.
あ
Where should we sign up again?
リストどこで
I'm
登録で
afraid
きる
if
か
you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
規則だから教えられないの
You
ね。
hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this
おい
guy.
だ
Just wait.
ファイティング
Just
やめろ。
don't get too excited, Marty. Not tonight. Anyway, thanks, pal.
もう多分ダメだろうな。ワンちゃんいける？
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy.
違うな。
That fella's built like a brick
入り
shithouse.
口見
I
れ
don't
る
think
けど
we'll be
多分
able
無理
to
だよな。
just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha.
10
Next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
もうめっちゃ今ショットガン持ってたよね。
Was that a rhetorical question?
さて、普通に入れないとなるんだったら、ルイスに相談じゃないの？
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner, but I'm sure you already
あ、そういえば
know.
まだルイス話しかけてねえのか。
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
あ、どうにか点は取られずに済んだね。5-4か。1点ビハインド。なくはないでしょ。
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence? Anyways, so the legendary chicken police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
これ隣の鳥類に
Don't
入れても
ruffle
らえ
my
ないわな。
feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment. Or something like that.
I see. That's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main event.
ああ、ルイ
Okay,
ス
then.
頼みになり
Catch
そ
you
うだ
later,
な。
pal. Look, Lewis. That bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable. Am I right?
Yes, indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he
そうなんですよ。
won't let you.
入らせてくれないんですよ。
something like that.
No, 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 no problem at all. Come with me. I'll
お、マジ？
talk to him.
ルイス？
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse
ああ、
me.
ワンアウト急にちょいやばいね。
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
と、じゃあどうしたらいいんだ？これ、まあ、じゃあ、ルイス釣れてる状態？釣れてる状態だな。これでもう一回。じゃ。
Sir, how'd you do?
お、来てるね。
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list, okay?
喋りが怪しすぎて入れたくないだろ、こんなの。
Lâche la montre, sir.
And as for you, you owe me one,
Oh.
gentlemen.
ルイス結構強えな。
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you, as always.
やったね。これで入れんの？お、入れた。
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Here we are.
これでようやく着いたから、なんか散策するのね。そこで、お、フォアボール？
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
もう少しボリューム上げてもいいかもな。どっから行けんだっけ？どれ。あれないの？
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
パッと見えないな。
Mother of...
あ？ダイアログがスキップされます。お？ これで設定いけ。なるほどよ。すごい今、めっちゃ回転したじゃん。あ、荷物じゃないんだよな。これ荷物も見る日来んのかな。いいや。どうすか。映画のポスターめっちゃあるな。こっちは奥のアルパカは喋れないのか。で、ステージと大柄なお寿司かとウェイトレス。目の前の鳥がめっちゃ見てるんだけど、何鳥だお前。バーテンダーか。顔と体のバランスやや悪くねえか。これめっちゃ見てるよこいつ。でも喋るか。
Hey, there's Fillmar.
フィルマ
Who? Oh, yes. Fillmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another
事件を
place.
一緒に解決したことがあるって言ってるから、警官かな。
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's
Oh.
worth saying hi to.
彼には挨拶した方がいいのね。じゃあフィルマー喋る。
Well, well, if it isn't the
名
great
探偵
detective, Marlowe.
これフクロウかな。違うよな。どこ見て俺今フクロウだと思ってる。横から見るとハヤブサっぽいな。
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that
お、
name.
フォアボール2者連続。これはチャンス。いいんじゃないの。
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Fillmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a feather pillow mafia is a turkey, right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
トサカのあるキャラ他にいないもんな。それは目立つわな。
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs, angelic voice, demonic eyes, just the usual.
フィルマーも別件で潜ってんのか、このクラブに。
Oh boy.
お、どう微妙。全身だったら抜けてたかもね。結構後ろにも持ってたな。そうだね、下がってたね。うわー、もったいね。これ全身シフト引いてくれてたら確実1点入ってたよ。
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She
Dare.
called us here.
うわ、山
If
橋
I'm
君
not
か。
mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Fillmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
オーナーに話したらもう一回フィルマーに話に来てくれって言ってるの。これ忘れそう。 とりあえず他人のふりしといた方がいいのね。
Good to see you too, old pal. We'll be back.
あ、やばい、話進んじったわ。あ、いいのか？なんか今誰か来た？ああ、親玉が来たのか。女なのか。うわー、出た出た、サードゴールで終わりか。もったいないな。ちょっと最後の層が緩いよ。出しすぎて最後貧弱になってもうたね。じゃあこっからは一本集中していきます。ダイレクトでイブン行く？まだ早いんじゃないの？
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
メモしてねえわ。とりあえず終わったら、オーナーに会ったら、誰だっけ、もう名前が出てこないんだけど、鳥類に会うっていうのだけメモっとこうか。
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good, and let it stay that way.
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
とりあえずお酒を飲みながらフィルマーねフィルマーに会うのね。フィルマーなんか話の多分1回目で出てきてるね。話だけフィルマーにハテナがついてる。なんでとりあえず端からローラーしていこうか。
2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive,
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
尋ねるコマンドが出てきたの。オーナー
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
オーナーのナターシャはそうそう到着
Well,
す
can
る
you
ら
tell
しい
me
よね。
anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
対面側に座ってるけど、イブンさん。
Sir, I don't want to.
バーテンダーお話ししたく
What
ないって言
about,
ってるな。
let's see, $5 maybe?
金で積んのか。
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet.
飲み物代もお支払いいただいてませんので。
Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen.
話は聞けなさそうだね。
Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, my name is not Bojack. I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change, so... Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
Sounds good, Bojack.
勝手にボージャックって名前つけられてんな。
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
奥にいるウェイトレスってディスなの？
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember?
ディスなの？こう奥にいるとより何の動物かわからなくなるな。しかもこっち見てるからとりあえず話聞く？
So, where the hell is Natasha?
もうちょっとで到着って言ってたじゃん。
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
Oh man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What if,
あんまり客とかは話聞けなさそうだな。
a fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
あと手下連中もめっちゃこっち見てんな。
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
カラスなのかな？黒い鳥だけど全然横からだけ見ると女性っぽさがないんだよな。爪は女性っぽいけど。
That woman with Ibn. I think I know her from somewhere.
マーティはどっかで見た気がするのか。
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
ただ思い出せないのね。荷物何増えてんの？そのクラブのやつが増えてるのか。違うよ。
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
あれでもここだと元女房になってんな。以前は女房とかっていう話だって元がついちゃってんな。フィルマーもフィルマーでかなり大きな案件を請け負ってるみたいだね。はやぶさか。フィルマーは私立探偵ね。信頼できるキャラクターなのね。はいはいはい。それ以外はいないな。イブン見る？話しかけられんの？やばいだろ。
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely
Great.
もう目に入っちゃってんのか。これは話しかけに行った方がいいのかな。
Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
オリビア？
No, Marty.
その付き添ってる女性鳥類がオリビア。
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
オリビアもう少し体正面にしてもらっていいかな。
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The roaster copper's in person.
名前そのまま言っちゃったのね。
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is, he is,
Marty McChicken, sir. I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
どういう関係だ？
Oh yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
Hello, boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so we were just in the
下
neighborhood
手くそ
and
か。近所通りかかったらね。
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for
あ
your
あ、ストレートに言うんだ。
Natasha.
ナターシャに会いに来たって言ってる。
Oh, I see.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
割とサニーはストレートに話してるね。
Oh yeah, indeed. It's nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter. But to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
イブンも一応内容知ってるっぽいな。自分で処理してもいいって言ってるぐらいだ。
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
オリビア、俺の持ってるイメージと声がマッチしてないからすごい違和感があるな。
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
ああ、イブンから情報聞けるってこと？
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
ああ、聞けるんだ。その前に誰だ？まずオリビア見たいね。メスのカラスか。俺イブンの情報全然書いてないな。なんて入れようかな、オリビア。イブンの付き添いぐらいで書いておくか。で、面識があるっつう話なんだけど、どういうつながりかまでは書いてないのかな。とりあえず自分だけ情報書いとくか。あ、書いてるわ。イブン書いてるけど俺ホバートって名前にしちゃってるから分かんなかったのか。なるほどね。これで全部か。4つ？あ、5個か。全部聞けるだろうから、
Nice
上から
bunker
行
you
くか。
got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
あ
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's
ス
make
トレー
this
ト
a
に
bit more
要件
professional.
言ってこいって言ってんのね。尋問？
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
うん。身分昔靴屋で働いてた
I
の。
wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
ルイスって誰だっけ？ああ、サニーのさっき入れてくれたやつか。
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth. He's an antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
かなりの布石を抱えてるの。
Is that still worth anything?
布石を抱えてるけど結構力があるって言ってるね。
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you.
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
オリビアは付き添い始めてから6ヶ月か。
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
で、ナターシャは？
Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
ああ、もう尋問しろってことか。
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
うん、頭を使わないといけないって言ってるね。ケージメーターが真ん中から1個分減ってるから 40% ぐらいからスタート。まずは一択ね。脅迫について聞いたとき。
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
あんまり相手には当初してなかったのか。
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
身分的には脅迫扱いではないのか。
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
ストレートに聞いてきてほしいって言ってるからなんか上は違うよね。お忙しい方のようですねとか言ってストレートに警察呼べばよかったのにが良さそう。
Why didn't you just call the police?
Huh? Why? What would have been the use of that? A few messages aren't enough for a case. You should know that.
メッセージ だけだったら相手にしてくんないじゃんっていうことね。
Harassment makes for a case. So do threats.
Who were you trying to convince, Sonny, huh? They would have laughed in my face. Anyway, you know, the police station. Once I set foot in there, nah, I'm not coming out again.
Your lawyers are too good for that, Ibn.
ギャングのボスっていうぐらいだから、それは警察に来ないか。
Yeah, I guess you're right, chicken.
あー、下がったか。下がったか。脅迫されるような理由があるか、もしくは私たちがそんなに間抜けだと本気で思ってるんですか。急にこれは上だろ。
Why would anyone have reason to blackmail your girlfriend?
I don't know, maybe because she's my girlfriend?
脅迫される理由がイブンの彼女だか
You
ら。
think that's enough?
It's plenty enough.
それだけで十分って言って
Good
る。
point.
Oh, are you finally getting to a point? Or do you really want to dig around in my private life? Because, people who do that end up in the alley. If you catch my drift.
全然まだ出てこないな。
Very much so, Mr. Wessler. Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
つつくつつく作戦。ナターシャとは近い関係なんですか。ナターシャどれだ。ナターシャはいはいはいはい。一番最初あったメスのインパラか。過去にナターシャが似たような出来事に関わったことは。短期。似たような出来事に関わったことは。でもついてみるかって言ってたんだよな。間違いないのは上から2番目。これはいらない。ここにはよくいらっしゃるんですか。絶対怒らせるやつだよね。まだ探るんだったら一番上だけど、一番上もなさそうなんだよな。そうなるとナターシャが過去に似たような出来事に関わったことか、もしくはこれらのメッセージが危険だと感じませんでしたか。どうなんだろうな。なんか自分で解決してもよかったけどって言ってたんだけどな。むずけー。下から2番目のナターシャ行ってみるか。
Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? I mean, threats, blackmail, enemies, or insane fans. Psychopath pianists, perhaps.
I don't know about enemies, but she's a celebrity. A star shining bright in Clawville's night sky. Do you understand? She gets endless fan mail. It could be anybody. I wouldn't overreact.
Natasha doesn't feel that way.
I've noticed.
上がったのか。一応上がってんのね。彼女のファンの一匹が犯人説。早くない真ん中は早くねえか。もう少しケージメーター真ん中超えてから真ん中行きてえな。
Do you think one of her fans is the culprit? Someone who can't take rejection, maybe?
Why not? It's quite common.
It's a typical motive, indeed. Any ideas who it could be?
Yeah. Attorney General Hamtaro is obsessed with Natasha. But he's, more like the kiss on the hand, flowers bowing type. Throwing bricks through the window is not his style. I can't think of anybody else. Or rather, I can think of everybody else. About half the city, actually.
I get it.
ハム太郎ハム太郎書まで来て証言してもらえますか。絶対ない。それはない。それはない。出会いを今聞くの？過去に似たような脅威。真ん中じゃないかな。出会い、過去、過去だな。
Have there been similar threats in the past?
Right to the point, yeah? Yeah, I get it. But sadly, this is a dead end, my friend. No threats like these, whether you believe it or not.
過去に似たようなのはないのか。
Well, it really seems like a dead end, so I'll just back up and try from a different angle.
You do that.
うわ、これ下がっちゃうのか。じゃあどうやって知り合ったのかだよな。
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
ナターシャ鑑定家の一面もあるのか。
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Well, that is romantic.
このクラブを譲った経緯が今言ってたね。
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
ただ具体的な内容正直ねスクロールが早くてあまり見れてないからコノトさんはアーカイブで一時停止してみます。これいる？ナターシャと同じ家に住んでるんですか？ただ一択なんだよな。
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
一応家にいるっぽいっちゃっぽいね。
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
別荘は隔週で使ってる。
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
10か。まだ60ぐらいだよな、刑事メーター。身の危険を感じながらも一人で時間を過ごす時があるんですね。つつくんだったら上だよな。つついてはないよな、下。一人で滞在してるんですかは。これは多分用心棒いるだろう。どっちだろう。上行ってみようかな。つけるかな。
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, but I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since the
大体イブン
story,
と一緒にいるって言ってるんだよ。
mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
ナターシャはルーレットが大好きなの？
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, always on the red. Yeah, right.
もういつも赤にかける。
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing. She's on soon.
あれこれゴールしてんのか？微妙。完全に聞けた感はないな。その脅しの話しようとすると明らかに都合が悪いのか。焦点の精度が 60% は低いね。再試行とかできんのこれ。でもそのままで
Thank you
構
for
わ
your
んけど。
time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
マーティとオリビアのつながりがわからんね。 そのうち出てくるのかな。
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Please take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
あ、これナターシャ。
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle. Come on, baby, just give us
Sonny. Sonny.
say. Chloe's still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
That was, unique.
途中どうしたんだろうね、サニー君。意識飛びそうになったけど。
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
いや、暑いなと思ったらもう締め切ってたわ。そら暑いはずだわ。急に涼しくなったわ。
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
ナターシャ目青、緑色だね。
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear, as always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
これだけ見るとカクテル持ってこいよで従ってるからイブンが尻に敷かれてるみたいになってんな。
Eben will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
カクテル取って戻ってきたら会話を打ち切って追い出す気満々なのか。
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I
20
don't
分
want
後
a
に
scene.
寝室でお会いしま
My
し
room's
ょう。
upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes.
サニーだけで来い
Come
って言ってんの
alone,
か。
Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey,
マーティはお断り。
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
3回ノックしてちょっと間を置いて、これはメモっといた方がいいのかな。3回ノックして少し間を置いてまた3回ノック。
something. Go before he comes back.
ああ、もう出た方がいいって言ってるね。
I knew she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume.
魅了されてしま
It
っ
was
たのか
simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispers her melodies, or the pillow she rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching, barely covering her marble skin. But I was a cop, and a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
近寄りすぎたらいかんよってことね。あ、これもう寝室？メモリ必要なかったな。
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
これも多分尋問パートあるよな。あ、手がかり。あ、そうだね。脅しの話しようとすると話題分は変えちゃうんだよね。ナターシャなんて書けばいいかな。深刻な脅迫？うん。で、クラブのオーナーでしょ？で、あともう一つ。元シンガーでいいのかな。うん。あとイブも増えてんのか。みたこちゃん寝てんの？寝てるわ。ねごみさんこんばんは。そうだね。今日いつもと比べると早い方が、まあ、野球見ながら最初はやってたっちゃやってたんだけど。来てくれてありがとう。今日もよろしく。ツイッターか。 ツイ
この時
ッターか
間まで誰も来なかったから気づかず。
ツイッターね。とね。これか。しとき
いたこ
ました。
ちゃん、おっきした。
起きてもらった。いや、サイレントで寝ちゃうんだよね、最近。もう少し画面で見やすいところに置いといたりしといた方がいいかな。
夜勤中の休憩なので挨拶だけでさらばじゃ。
もうそれだけでもありがとうね。夜勤引き続き頑張ってください。シャンデリアとあとこの左の絵はナターシャの
Gee, that is a unique picture and kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
これ首から下毛生えてないよね。
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
芸術家の人が撮ってくれたのね。
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
シャンデリアも話しとく？
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
シャンデリアを褒めたところでそろそろ本題来たよね。
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
ああ、チロルちゃんじゃん。こんばんは。今日ようやくチキンポリスの機嫌が治ったんでやってます。来てくれてありがとう。今日もよろしく。そうそう、11時か。
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
何杯か飲んだんだっけ？そんな話あったっけ？
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
あ、本題？
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
そう呼んだ理由よ。
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
尋問か。
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
You do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
今日なんで呼ばれたかだけを分かるところまで進めたいな。
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
来るか。来る前に一回見ておこうか。そうね、その問題が何なのかが今からわかるのかな。
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
さっき旦那のところが手応えがあんまりなかったからな。ナターシャは真ん中からスタートなのね。まずは褒めるとこから。
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you
自分が
enjoyed
恋
it.
にでも落ちる危険。
惑わされないようにしないとね。
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
オーナーになってからも年に何回かはステージに立って歌っ
So
てるんだ。
that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
でまずは軽く軽くジャブ打ってからの壁の写真、さっき話したべ。まだジャブ打つの？家もあなたの部屋もとても優雅です。こうじゃあシャンデリアでもさっき聞いたような話ばっかだな。どっちも褒めてはいるんだけどな。より褒めてる感出すんだったら上かな。
キャッツェンコさん、わら。
似顔絵の方めっちゃオスっぽく見えるんだよね。
The picture on the wall is quite daring.
Only if you knew how old I was at the time.
ナターシャの何歳の時の写真？
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
少なくともシンガーの頃だろう。
Come on, don't be shy. Ask me.
結構ナターシャ指さすよね。
All right. How old were you?
Did you really believe I'd tell you?
You're quite a player, aren't you?
Life is anything but a game, detective.
Well, you tell me.
年齢を教えてくんないのね。すぐ行くんだったら下だよな。なんかあんま時間がないとか言ってたからな。すぐ行くんだったら下かな。イブンさんってどんな方ですか？ あんまりいい未来が見えないんだよな。ファンが犯人の可能説あんのかな？
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
はあ、犯人説はナターシャはなしと踏んでんのか。
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
そうね。ちょっと道間違えると完全に好きから憎悪に変わっちゃうからね。難しいとこだよ。
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
強気だな。その理論は私には通用しないとか。マジ？
I see.
0単。メーター見てなかったけど多分プラスにはなってるだろうな。
すげえな。
何のゲームだったっけな。ちょっと忘れちゃったけど、ときメモ系かな。それこそヒロインたちとかの情報を教えてくれよって言ったら、事細かに教えてくれて、お前すげえなって言ったら、ああ俺だからなっていうキャラがいたんだけどさ、どのシリーズかまずときメモかすらも合ってるかどうかわかんないけど、それに通ずるものはあるな。デボラに行かせた理由、あとはサニーに何をさせようとしているのか、脅迫に関連する具体的な証拠があるか。全部聞きてえな。全部聞きてえ。優先順位で自分でもしつけるんだとしたら真ん中が一番下かな。
電話かけて聞いたら3サイズまで教えてくれるお兄さんいたかも。
そうね、いたね。多分ときメモだったような気がするんだけどね。下かな。一番下で行こう。
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
証拠があったけど何も取ってなかったの？
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
見るに耐えなかったからっていう理由？これやや怪しみを感じるな。
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Whistler could ever turn to the cops?
なるほどね。最初イブンが対応してもよかったからっていう話も出てきてたから、警察にお世話になるっていうのもナターシャは最初考えてなかったのか。
I see.
自作自演を
So,
疑う
what
ぞ。
about me? How do I come into the picture?
そうだね。どうして依頼してきたか
It
らね。
sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
また指さしてきてるね。そんな頻繁に指さすのってもう空城城太郎ぐらいしかいないよ。 あなたが私の最後の希望。他に頼んだ人いたのかな。
That does sound ridiculous, but I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard can't change its spots. Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
メーターは着実に増えてってんだよな。増えてってはいるんだけどあまり手応えはないんだよな。具体的にどんな脅しだったかがまずはここ一択だね。
What was in those threats exactly?
まあイブンよりは攻略しやすいけど。
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
メッ
何を隠し
セ
て
ージ
言うんだい、ナターシャ。
メッセージそのものは脅しじゃない。
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So,
もう指差しが徐々に壺に入ってくるな。
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
ナターシャのような女性を形容する言葉。
I guess I do. Yes, I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
ほう。売春。
Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
大きな赤い文字で書かれてたのね。
Well, thank you for your honesty.
これ尋問中は見れないよな。そうだよな。フィルマー？フィルマーの話はここではしちゃいけないような気がするな。全く関係なかったら何の話とかになっちゃうもんね。フィルマーは少なくてもこのナターシャに会った後の話だから違うよな。脅迫文の内容覚えてねえな2匹の危険な関係と関連性があるのかな。これよくわかんないな。おとなしく目立たないようにした方がいいと思う。それもないな。消去法で行くんだったら一番上か。壁とかに貼られたりとかしてるレベルだからね。誰も見てないっていうのも不思議だよな。
No one's ever seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
こんだけ優雅な生活してるんだったら監視カメラぐらいセッティングしてそうでしょ。
That's one of the most curious things. Even has men everywhere. Literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley. But no one saw anything.
監視してて見てないんだったらそいつらの中にいるんじゃねえか。
One of them could be the culprit.
そうだね。その可能性は。
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe.
ギャングのボスだからその説はないのか。
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of insane miracles and miraculous insanity.
勝手なイメージね。もしこの顔の猫を飼ってたら、朝の4時5時ぐらいに餌食べさせろってめっちゃ足ガジガジ噛んできそうじゃない？ 全然関係ねえ話してるけど。
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn too much about myself.
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you, not like the chicken police pulp fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
あ、今更気づいちった。ロゴが出てなかった。
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
午前4時のフライングボディアタックが飛んでくる。
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
しかも結構ハイテンションでね。
You enjoy it?
Well, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
順調。ファンでなければ身内の仕業でもないとすると誰だと思います？さらに思い当たる節を聞いて絞らせる作戦か。上は昔の恋人とか夫説とかいろいろ話してくんな。関係あるとしたら上のようにも見えるけどな。ナターシャに絞らせて出てくんのかな。上が怖いのはかなり絞ることはできるけど、これ自信満々に言った結果ちげえよバーカって言われたら俺が恥ずかしいだけなんだよなもう少し囲いを狭くするっていう意味合いでは俺下生きてんだけどな。一回下行こうか。
So it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect?
Aren't you supposed to know that?
お前が調べるやルートで。
Usually, yes, but I've got nothing to go on, and you don't have a hunch.
今んとこそうだね。手がかりもないし見当がつかないから、まずは。
Maybe I do. But first, I want to know if you'll even accept my case.
何これまだ俺依頼受けてないの？依頼受けますか受けませんかの話なの今ここ。
I'm here, aren't I?
That's true, but I must know if I can trust you.
なんか俺が思ってるところと別のヒューマンステージで話してる時があるからこれ困惑するな。
The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
I wish it was that simple.
これ下がりそう。
Mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
遊び終わりだ。マイナス10。これタク出てこなかったな。 なんでサニーの元奥さん知ってるんですか。これは大事やね。
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
サニーとしては本当に助けを求めているのか見極めたいのか。
I really know her. I'm not lying.
まあ、一応ちゃんとした知り合いって言ってるね、元奥さんとは。
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
元奥さんは看護婦なのか。
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
友達なのね。友達で事件とは無関係なのね。
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore. On paper she is, but I haven't seen her in years.
元妻って言ってるけど別に戸籍上では別れてないのか。
めんどくさいの。
別居。結構そういう人いんのかな。もう完全に一緒に暮らしてないけど書面上ではまだ離縁とかはしてないとか。
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
I did. I knew. I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
ナターシャはサニーのことをデボラに合わせる前に調査済みなのか。
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing.
最初から騙したでしょう。それは違うんじゃないかな。前者だろこれ。何をしてほしいの？犯人を探してほしいのかな。まあ、それは変わらずあるだろうけど。
What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
お金ならいくらでも払うわ。5000兆円欲しいとかでもいいんですか？ああ、精度が高くないね。さっきのイブンと同じぐらいだな。
Just one more thing, Sonny.
一つお伝え事？
Natasha.
Please come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight. I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help in your investigation.
これ何をメモすればいいのか分かんなくなってくるな。ロチェスター通りの37番地。これ後で行けばいいのね。フラワータウン。
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here and now?
そうね。なんで今ここで見せてもらえないんだね。
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
イブンとあとコブに見られたくないもんなのか。
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
会うのは会うのは動物なの？
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet? The night is almost over.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early and don't be too late.
1時間後に集合。早すぎてもダメ、遅すぎてもダメ。ぴったりで来いってことだな。これナターシャも来るってこと？
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it. I'll be there.
Thank you.
結構強く言うね。
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
で、これで終わりは、もうさすがに、まだいけんの？尋ねるコマンドはまだやってなかったね。デボラとの関係は？
So, why Deborah?
ここで聞けんだ。
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
デボラ巻き込んじゃってごめんねって言ってたのか。さっきの卓で選ばなかったやつ、ここら辺で聞けそうだよな。ナターシャからのメッセージ。
So this message.
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny. But if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
渡されたやつか、最初に。
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
Yeah, you're a real angel.
全部聞けそうだから聞くか。
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
前の名前はミリオンズクラブだったのに、そこからツァーレクラブと変えた由来か。
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Slavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
あれ育ったところが関係してるっぽいね。
You feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
Where I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves, and whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
祖国に敬意を表した名前なのね。
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
一瞬しか見れなかったから分かんないいいけど、14歳の時に国外退去させられたっぽいな。何が理由かがもうアーカイブで見ないと分かんねえわ。マーティはいいか、全部上から見るか。
May I be brash?
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
イブンのこと愛してますか？
In my own way, yes, I do.
Whatever that means.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
今ので実績解除。
Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
すげえ今更じゃん。今更相棒一緒じゃいけない理由。
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Well, thank you for your discretion. It means a lot.
Don't mention it.
オリビアの
So, who's
話。
this Olivia bird?
ああ、確かにオリビア。オリビアって誰？
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
イブンと寝てるかどうか知りたいの。サニーは。
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what? Maybe she does.
舌打ちされた。
You don't care?
ああ、まあ寝てる可能性は高いのね。
As long as he loves me, I don't.
まあナターシャ的にはちゃんと愛してくれてるんだったら気にならないのね。
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
オリビア犯人説はないのね。
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
これで全部か。結構出てきたな今。そうだね、未だに全部は話してくれてないんだよね。隔週で泊まってる別荘のこと言ってんのかね、これね。招待してくれたさっきの住所のところは。 家族で亡命してきたのね。でクロービルの町に着いた時にはもう身寄りがなかったのか。これは闇深女ですな。オリビアには感情というものはないらしい。ただマーティとは何かのつながりがあるんだよな。ちょっと一回整理してえな。よし。であと世界観か。世界観今見るか。これナターシャの国の話か。住んでたところは捕食動物や大型猫科が暮らしてんのね。でアールテラの話と、あとはその生まれ育ったところの王様の話か。どれか読んでくれる絵文字とかってあんのかないいたこちゃんは。これでもう全部だよな。荷物何が増えてるの。これ荷物が全くもって反応しないんだけど、これLR か荷物増えてんのどれだ。ウイスキーか。ゴールデンイーグル。
Come to daddy, darling.
それは絵文字と普通に文字使ってるからそれは読むわなこれであともう出ちゃっていいの。
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
これじゃああとあれだな、フィルマーに会うとこまでやる
I'll
か。
shut it.
Good birdie.
Well,
どうだ。いや今その話じゃない。
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
そうだね、車で待ってなかったね。
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
マーティは心配してたって言ってるけど嘘っぽい
You
な。
thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
一応話せんのね。これはボスいないけど、いや先にフィルマーか。
So, have you talked to Natasha?
話したよ。
In fact, yes. She was, kind of mysterious.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
フィルマは今まで事件途中で断念とかしたりはしなかったのか。
You're too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt too.
断念したのか。
Before you leave, take this and examine it closely.
あ、何くれんの？
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Wow, that sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Ah, old croakers. You're safe while I'm here.
じゃあもうフィルマーは降りたってことか。
Okay, okay, I didn't say anything.
あれ、尋ねるコマンドがあるな。何くれたの？あー、左の紙切れか。これか？
We stepped into it, didn't we?
なんだ？
We stepped into it, didn't we?
え？何渡されてんの？ズームってできるんだっけ？いや、できねえな。なんだこれ。え？なんだろう、何を渡されたの？鍵じゃないよね。
We stepped into it, didn't we?
今じゃないのか？
Of all that's furry,
Ah.
what kind of a list is this?
ちゃんと指示に進んでくれんのね。
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
なんかのリストか。
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
全員最高権力者のリスト。
Sure, that's very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand. Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
はあはあはあ。イブンの家から離れた林に遺体があって、その遺体から手に入れたものか。
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets? She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Philmar. This could be important.
Don't thank me. Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
新しい場所？あ、別荘。いや、まだ移動するには早いよ。グロービルで尊敬される上流階級の動物。結婚式の出席者リストっぽくも見えるけど違う説か。ああ、まだあるよ。ナターシャの目もすげえ増えてくるな。このリストの人たちとナターシャで関係あるかどうかが。なるほど。一回ナターシャにフィルマは雇われてたのか。じゃあ相当やばいから手を引いたのね。大丈夫かな。フィルマ殺されないかな。それが不安だわ。結構登場人物出てきてるけど まだ全話出てきてないんだね。あと11匹匹でいい候補はいるのか。もう喋れてるキャラ全部かな。あれここアルパカとヤギってセットだったよね。離れてる。この手下喋ってないけど話せんの？
Excuse me, pal. My name is Santino Featherland.
いけるんだ。
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
ガブリエル。
Do you happen to know where Mr.
ああ、これで埋まるのか。
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
だいぶお怒りだな。
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
威嚇された。
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
ストレートに聞くの？関係性。
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
もう多分寝てるって言ってたけど、まだ寝てないのね。まだ
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
あ、尋ねるがあるぞ。まだここ終わってないのか。不審に思えるほど大急ぎでショーが終わった後出ていった。どこでそんな情報が？ガブリエルは大山猫なのか。この後も絡んでくるかね。尋ねる。ああ、基本的なところか。
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
あまりここには来ないのか。
You know, Ibn's not as ferocious as you'd think. On the contrary, he's become very different recently.
I heard. Don't you find that weird? A sudden change of heart?
最近結構心変わりしてきてんのね、イブンが。
Sometimes an animal just has enough. Fed up and wants a change.
Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am. What's your relationship with Miss Natasha Gutsenko?
We've talked a bit. That's all.
There's no tension between you? You know, the pretty secretary.
一応ナターシャとの関係も聞くのね。
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
別荘のこと聞く？
If I'm not mistaken, Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
オリビアは行ったことないけど、綺麗なところ。ざっくりしますね。こんなもんか。ステージって見たっけ？
You know, Sonny, I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one day. But I gotta admit, that Natasha woman has turned even my head.
あれ、ローラと結婚するつもりとか話してるけど、マーティの奥さんじゃないの？
I wouldn't mess with Laura if I were you, pal. Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women as dangerous as her, and not just because she's a predator.
You're telling me.
まだいけ。
This is the life, huh? What's this guy do? Real estate? Mob accountant? Or is he a movie star?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually worse than the previous joke.
I try.
奥の鹿には話せないのね。狐とかって話したっけ？
Remember that old case with the fox and the raven?
How could I even forget?
Absurd, right? All that bloodshed for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, hunger can bring out the monster in animals, right?
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they seem.
As you say, Marty.
ああ、イブの情報がまた増えてるのか。イブは最近代理肉のビジネスにお熱なの？大豆ミートとかですか？移動は植木か。これもう別荘行っていいのか？行っていいっぽい。
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar. Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
This place gives me the creeps.
やたら雨降ってんね。
I wouldn't say I like it either.
さっきもこんな降ってたっけ？降ってないよな。
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
この別荘入る前に周囲調べた方がいいって言ってるけどもうすでにマーティの城があれか脅迫の材料になってるのね。
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
もうこれね、あの言葉ねなるほど。調べられる情報はここだと靴と壁とでそのままあと入り口ね。この辺は次にしようか。結構時間やったな。2時間14分ね。次回はこんなに遠くならないようにしますので、引き続きよろしくお願いします。ここまでは3週間ぶりに堪能したこの人さんがお送りいたしました。今夜もご覧いただきありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。今日いつもより早くやったのはそんなに車のトランクもこれ調べられたのね。じゃあもう一個増えてるわもう今画面上では見えないけど4つね。気温が急に上がり始めてからなんだけどめちゃめちゃ眠くて寝るの早くなってて、それに伴って起きるのも早くなってるんですよ。だからもうこれ完全に今サマースタイルへと体がシフトしてってるんで、仕事ある日もなるべく やるとしたら早めに気持ちいつもよりは早めになるかもしれないです。で眠気に負けちゃった時とかを考えると、もしかしたらワンチャン早朝配信とかもありえるかもしれない。何年か前、去年とか一昨年ぐらいとかは早朝配信やってたような気がするから、この夏どっかで、少なくても1回はやるだろうけどね、朝4時とかもうそうなっちゃったら、もう必然的に